S. Okay. Ooh. This is a bit of a tangent. I'm just gonna do something that's gonna give people PTSD, I imagine. I want to quickly set up like a tiny PNG tuber kind of thing. Compared to Live 2D, this is very reminiscent of the detour into Live 2D and then the subsequent spiral. Out of control. But in this case, it's a lot easier because I've already kind of proven the tech. Right, all I want is like a static scene with like moving the mouse tracking. That's it. I've already tested it out with like an empty set, so it'll be doable. That's for sure. And the other thing is that it's a lot simpler, right? In terms of art, we're not doing any fancy poses or anything. We're just doing a flat scene here. And I won't be spending all of today doing this either. I'm gonna go back to rendering as long as my stomach holds. I am on the precipice of, I don't know, going to the toilet for like the 10th time today or something. Hello, Yugami. Yeah, yet another slight foray into an attempt at some kind of a tuber. This time it's PNG tuber. I'm not feeling too good today. I kind of like feel like going to the toilet again already. I've been there for like a lot of times already today. I don't think there's anything left that comes out. I think it's just gas at this point. I also kind of feel like vomiting because there's a lot of gas as well. But you know, like the if I don't sit here and come stream, there's no difference, right? I'm still gonna sit here, so it's not like there's anything I can physically do different. So if I don't stream, that is. So I might as well just keep going for now. Definitely having some health-related issues again recently. There's been a bit of a flu thing going on here, I think. I had like 2 of my co-workers not coming to work today. My team only has 3 people, so that was the only one. Kind of funny. But yeah, it's a bit of a doozy. I don't know if I'm being hit. I don't think so. I don't have any other symptoms, and I've been under a little bit of more duress with anxiety and also coffee today. So I think everything kind of compounded a little bit, and as a result, there's been a bit of a problem. But I believe so. It's always hard to know what exactly is happening. Me too, man. Me too. I hope so too. Anyways, ow, ow, ow. I just want to quickly set up this thing, this layout thing, because I already have a... I have like a testing over here, where it kind of looks like this, right? And this is very, very easy to set up. So all I need is just a quick render for the body and the tablet and the pen, and I'm not gonna do anything fancy, of course. And you can see it's right now tracking. It's inverted right now. You can see my mouse. Because this is meant to, like, if I'm on like left side, you want to be on the right side for the screen, right? Because that's what the left side of the character means. So it's kind of flipped. But because of like, you see how like if the pen goes underneath into the tablet, you can't really see much anyways. So I figured that like I should cap it maybe just to the top so you can at least see the tip of the pen or something. Hello George. And like doing this tiny movement is kind of doing a lot of movement. I don't really know why. I wish there's a better way to map it, but I don't know how to use this thing. This thing seems very rudimentary. And also, I'm told that there's no Control Z in this. So it is kind of tricky to make things. But at least for us, it's really straightforward. It's literally just mouse tracking. And then some blinking mechanics. And then if I want, I can make my own eye spin. But I don't have a character for myself. In the past, I did one for Twitch, but I really don't like it anymore. I didn't really like it then anyways, but yeah, no, it wouldn't look that unnatural once I put it in the proper spot, I think. I like the thing anyways, but I'm not really sure. Oof. Yeah, how big am I relative to the tablet? Technically, like if I do realistic proportions, I think this tablet is like my chest. Less than my chest width, I think. So I'll be kind of huge like this. My head's kind of too big though. But like, it'll be kind of like this for the body. Anime heads are so big, so I don't know how this will work out if I want to do a realistic proportion here. I don't think it will work out, but... Wait, hang on. Is this still capturing this? Oh, why is this still... Oh, I know why it's still capturing this. Sorry, I thought I'm back to the... So in here, I can go to preview, right? And in this preview mode, it's transparent entirely. So I can come in here and I can just set up like... so for example... where is it? Here it is. So this translucent ghost of a thing, I can make it smaller. It's really hard to see because there's opacity on the damn thing, on the brush strokes, because it's my usual sketching brush and I didn't sketch very hard. So I think I'll just have it like here somewhere, you know. And then like Ria will be on one side, Ria will be on one side, and then Faye will be on this side. Currently I'm having issues with face proportions because the angle is kind of weird. I want her coming in at an angle, but her face is kind of smooshed right now, as you can see. So I just want to spend a little bit of time on this. I think every week I'll spend a little bit of time on this. Sorry, every week. Every day I'll just spend a little bit of time on this if I feel like it. If not, I'll just let it slide, you know. I really need to learn how to take it easy. At this rate, I am constantly between like not doing anything and doing way too many things. I don't know how to find the in-between. Kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I think honestly I can't imagine how I would design myself. Like I don't feel like there's anything special in terms of physical features. In terms of other than like my delusions, I think I'm not that special. Other than my own somewhat glasses. I mean, sure. Hello, Maxi. It's a PNG tuber. It's just PNG. Does this work, by the way? Wait, it's not really tracking my mouse right now. Wait, hang on. I think it's because I minimized it. Let me see if it works now. Oh, now it works, I think. Yeah, look at that. It kind of works. You know, okay, let me show you guys why I'm doing this, right? Because obviously I'm not doing this because I just thought of this. I'm not that original. I spotted this on my timeline like quite a while ago actually, and this was really cute and it's really simple, right? It's very simple, it's very straightforward, it's very effective, I would say. And this is a lot cuter because you have like basically a cupboard, and it just says pen tablet over here. So I think this looks way cuter and way nicer and way more interesting. But I think for us, art is less of a sort of fully unrealistic, fully imagined kind of thing. A lot of the themes and ideas I kind of want to ground it in. Sorry, let me send the link. In reality. So especially this tablet has been with us for so long. So I want to reflect this tablet in here. Eventually this tablet is going to get replaced, right? So at the very least, a piece of it will stay with us. As well as kind of broken down this tablet is, I kind of really want to just work through with all the flaws here until we finally stabilize and make it. Then this would have been the tablet that brought us from 0 all the way into the end here. And then I'll probably end up making a character for this tablet, honestly, at this rate, to represent the contributions here. It would be the tablet of like, in some sense, we're kind of like, you know, racing against time here, because it's kind of hard to tell if this tablet is fine or not, right? Like, we have episodes. It's kind of like the original idea I have for Ria, where she might just collapse. Well, for Faye as well. Actually, everyone seems to be collapsing randomly. But yeah, I don't know what to do for myself, you know? Like, I feel like I should just create like a chibi character, because I have no skills to do realistic stuff anyways. Like, a chibi character would be easier, be faster to get done. Not to mention, I don't have to worry about shoulders and body and proportion mismatch and all that. I don't know how many percent of this is AI at this point. Honestly, might be all of them. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a Toro Bozu is. Ah, is that what these guys are called? I think in the beginning we could just be like a bow circular kind of thing, because we can, you know, slowly improve upon this, and it is kind of the plan too. Oh, I see the rain thing. The ones get hanged by the neck. Kind of gruesome. As always. But yeah, work on this for a little bit. Then I'll go back to rendering via. I think the rendering... This first piece is taking a while, but I don't think it can be helped, because there's so many stuff that we haven't worked out yet. Unfortunately. Let me take a quick look. My stupid recent files got wiped again. Sometimes, like, Clip Studio just crashes. I don't know why it crashes, but then when I open up the files again, they don't seem to be damaged. And but after the crash, like, the entire recent files list will just get nuked, and it will just have like nothing in it, even though all the files are in the same position. So I don't know what exactly got corrupted, but something got corrupted. Okay, I can still kind of see it. The floor is really shiny though. It's really shiny. Let's see. Bring this over real quick. Oh, I remember. In the past, I think my old avatar is drawn based on my VRChat avatar that I always used. I still always use the same one. That's the one I always use. I could just yeet it over, I guess. Kind of boring. There's like nothing too special about the character itself, I feel like. don't know how to scale characters, but it's kind of hard. I just need to get the idea in here for now. Let's I hope everyone else is doing fine though. I don't know how to draw a man's face. Like, wouldn't it be just the same thing? Yeah. That's good. Every time, like, every time I feel a little bit unwell, I think back to the times where you're just, like, fully sick, you know? And then you're just kind of helpless. There's not much anyone can really do for you when you're, like, sick. You just kind of have to tank it out. You know, medicine might make it better and so on and so forth, but at the end, it's still just like you and your body and whatever else that is hitting you. Baby brother, right? Yeah, it's tough being the elder. Pretty much all the shit, you're assumed to be more capable and just be able to handle things and then so on and so forth. Baby brother. It's kind of interesting that the word baby and brother are on different lines, just by chance. How do I draw male protagonist? Jesus Christ, dude. This is so hard for me. I don't have anything in my brain, dude. Maybe the eyes are probably too big, and I need to make the face a little bit more. But like, I wonder what kind of style would suit me more. What the fuck is this, dude? Whoever did this needs to be shot. What the fuck? What the heck, dude? What? Who keeps doing this? Oh my god, dude. Someone's art powers and like skills need to be revoked. I am L, I'm XXS, I'm XXX. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. I'm not expecting this, but oh my god, this is so cursed. I'm gonna send a link. So if anybody wants to explore, they can, but I don't want to be one of those cute guys. I also don't want to be one of these, like, I'm gonna... I don't know, like, what do you kind of guy either. Is there anyone that's, like, normal? Go bald? Jesus Christ, dude. There's no normal? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's, like, no normal... Like, everyone's, like, a pretty dude or, like, a super handsome hunk that's going to, like, choke you in the bed or something like that, you know? But that's fair. I mean, like, on the female side, it's pretty much the same thing. Everybody has an hourglass figure. I don't know what to do here. I'm kind of lost, but let's start by making the eyes a little bit smaller, I think. No matter what I do, I cannot avoid this part. I don't know why it looks so feminine. Like, I don't see any masculine traits, like, at all. Like, I don't know how to put them in at all. Actually, I think this probably means that this is not authorized, actually. You know what? I should move the hair up. I tend to clip my hair up like this because I cut my hair once every 6 months or something. So it gets like super long. My hair actually gets this long, by the way. It covers my nose every 6 months, and then I'll go cut, and then it'll be like I'm almost bald. I think like my not the hairdresser, but my like barber, the lady was asking me, hey, how long do you cut? How often do you cut? I'm like, every 6 months. I'm like, then she's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Fanboy? Is that what fanboys do? I just don't really want to take the time to walk and go and get my hair cut. It's such a waste of time. Like, I have to go out of my way. It's not like on the way back home or anything. So I have to make the effort, and I'm either at home or I'm at work. Neither place people really care about like my hair's length, at least, you know. Grooming centers, of course, you know, shaving, all that. I'm almost a little bit compulsive, I think, when it comes to showering. But like cutting hair is kind of like a pain in the ass. I don't know what else to do with like the hair on the side though. What do male hairs look like? Dang, you got me really pushing the bald agenda. Like, the thing about bald, I think, like, if you have eyes and bald, that's like super bald. But if you just have no eyes and no hair, I think that's also maybe an aesthetic, I suppose. Oh, is that right? Is it just what, convenience, or like? Really? Am I Cloud now? That's pretty good, right? By the way, when I was doing brainstorming in the past about like my own story and all that, like, because I want to base it off of my own stuff, right? That means eventually I have to be a character. I have to have a self-insert. And of course, like, the question came up, like, am I going to be a cat boy, right? And I think the answer is no. I think more likely than not, the character will be more of a demon rather than anything else. But I still haven't quite worked it out yet, because it depends on how the story is going to be presented. And I think the race should probably fit the narrative as much as possible to make it as easy as possible. Pomeranian? I hate small dogs. I hate like tiny as barking as dogs. Pomegranate, yes. I don't know why people keep small dogs, man. They're like so crazy. It's like maybe they think it's cute, but I think the behavior is just like too much of a downside. It's you know, I'm looking for stability and stuff like that in life in general. So when there's like a literal when one of my own family member is like insane, I think that is a big big problem, I have to say. Maybe something like this. This is looking at like that one game about like a brother and a sister, and then there's like a lot of incest themes. I don't know what's it called. I see that meme quite a bit. Yeah, I think. Is that the same one? Is that the same one? Yeah, let me find Show's avatar here. I haven't used my own stupid Show's avatar's got that like scroll down. Did I go past it? I might have gone past it. The thumbs up. Sorry, it's gonna take a couple of tries, I imagine, because I can't look at the row 4 or 5 chibi. Oh, this one? It's not his avatar now though. His avatar now looks like it's like a it's just like a head, and then it has white hair. Oh man. Dang it, dude. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know how to put the two together. So the eyes are not aligned properly, but tablet's over here. Yes, what are you gonna do, Igami? Do whatever. I need to pull the face longer, I think. That's kind of there, you know? Less round shapes, more lines, maybe. So let me break the layers up here. So this is tab. Ria, with a T, Lamau, whatever. Tablet needs to pull the arm up here. Can I get the P? I can't reach the P. It's gonna be a while, I think. Time is it? 10:10? 10:01. Am I actually seeing the inside? It's insane, dude. Indeed, I suppose. I want to make sure like Faye is not looking at the tablet. She's gonna be just looking at Ria and only Ria. But I also need to make sure she doesn't look at me. So it's like a threading between the line between like these two things. She wants to look here. And I think that's gonna be kind of tricky. Oh shit, I put it on the wrong layer again. Must not forget to do storytelling. I don't think she gives a shit about me and my drawing at all. Persona, I guess so. I'm trying to base it off of my VR chat avatar that I've used for like oh boy, at least like 3 or 4 years, I would say. Oh, like it says that it was being sold from 2022 December. So this is, I guess, the earliest I could have been able to buy it. Yes, disturbing the piece. Look into my eyes. Something, 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 something. If you ever see me in VR chat, I'll be using this. I don't see many people using this anymore. The creator themselves, they have made a lot of avatars over the years. They all have a very distinct sort of aesthetic to it. My hair is black, and there will be a. Oh right, I forgot. I have a halo on the avatar. I kind of forgot. It's been a while. I probably just added in. I think actually. The halo I added it myself. With someone else's. Someone else made the halo thingy, and I added it. It's actually just a piece of flying rock. There's like multiple flying pieces of rock. They're kind of disjointed. I can't quite remember what it looks like. But we don't need it to be perfect either. What about the clothing though? I was hoping to just hide the head underneath, like just at this part of the tablet, right? Like right here. But because these guys are here now, there's a scaling problem. Because I'm imagining if I'm sitting here and then they're standing, okay, maybe the height makes sense, right? If I'm sitting and they're like at least for Rhea, face probably bending over. But I can't quite put the head here now. That means I need something here. I don't know what that would be. A t-shirt is probably good. I'm sure you just go with a t-shirt. Also, I need to draw a body. Oh my god. I need to draw 3 bodies. God damn it. Oh, I also want to make it so that, like, you know, these guys are kind of annoying as well. Not necessarily intentionally. Maybe Faye would do it intentionally because I don't know if canonically Faye will like my insert or not. She might not like the insert actually. I'll worry about that some other time though. Why am I not? Oh, Faye is interesting. Hair blocks this eye by default. This one single strand also blocks the other eye. We literally cannot see her eyes if I don't do something about this. Now tell me the things that behind my back. Oh my god. Sometimes when I talk to Sana, she'll sing the those lines for Persona. If Persona ever gets mentioned, then it's mandatory that she sings that. I wish that's the reason why I can't finish my drawings. But the true reason is just executive dysfunction. Look at what we're doing now, right? Like, I'm supposed to be finishing the other piece, but now here I am, again, attempting to make another form of Cuber. Although, granted, this time we kind of have a proof of concept already, right? Like it's at the bottom there, moving. So all I have to do is to render something, which we can do, like, if we just want to make something quick. I don't have to worry about quality control and all that nonsense. Too much. And then the technology and the rigging is already proven, so I don't have to worry about that. I can actually finish this on stream. Full confidence that we can get this done this time. Full confidence. No worries, guys. I'll try not to make the same mistakes again and again and again. I don't know what to do with her hair, man. Her hair is kind of a pain. Also, hello, the virus. I kind of forgot. Agreed. Not sure about her angle. Yeah, that's the proof of concept. You can see, like, kind of the hands moving and all that. It's tracking my mouse right now, but only on the tablet side. That would be kind of insane, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely insane. It's like one of those videos you see from time to time where the guy makes a video with his past self kind of vibe. I think I'm ruining the face a little bit. The current proportion balance is fine. It's just the angle isn't really that good. Because given face height, if she is bending over like this, her face would be... Actually, how would she be standing, right? So if we're talking about like, let me see. So from the back view, I think I would be doing something like this, right? And then my arms and so on and so forth. Ria will be kind of just standing here. She'll be kind of short, because she's still kind of short right now. And then Faye being kind of tall, she'll kind of have to bend over like this. And looking at us from the side, so let me see. Ria is kind of doing this, kind of doing this. No, wait, but like if she's bending over, it's a lot more natural to bend over forwards, not sideways. So... And then I want to push Ria closer. Maybe she'll be bending over too, actually. Just a little bit. And the heart. But if she's bending over, then the shoulders are kind of covering the neck there. And then face standing up would be like this tall, at least, I imagine. So... Dang, why can't I just grab a chair? Kind of like this. So her head is kind of... We should be seeing the top of the head like this. Almost. And then her face is like tilted this way almost. Almost entirely sideways. But if I do it this way, it's really hard to draw for one. And it's also kind of hard to read. I'm just gonna give this a couple more minutes here, and then I'm going to hop back to rendering, I think. Oh, at least my stomach feels a little bit better now. It's looks like I won't be crapping myself on stream today. That's unfortunate. It's my 5 minutes of fame. Nice, it's hard. Dame だな、これは。じゃあこれかな。 Alright, no skill for this at this point. Try again tomorrow, I think. Maybe better references. Oh, can't do that. Well, whatever. Let's do it. She's really close, right? That would imply that this is here. Which one is front? Without interference. It is here. I wanna do that. Yeah, primarily. Okay. Wouldn't this be the problem? Here. Let's lower this for now. The lines were I think there's some... There must be some unspoken rule about the eyes and the shoulder width. Something doesn't look right, but I'm not sure what it is, because I don't draw guys enough. But I feel like for this something this wide, maybe the eyes need to be smaller? Or something? So it needs to feel more realistic, perhaps, the proportion. So what happens here? Oh, you know what? I should draw the hand here. Because I always hold the tablet like this, otherwise it will fall. Oh, this is really good. You guys get to see like all the nonsense this tablet. All the parts that fail, right? The connector here being like just kind of a standalone thing. I have to hold the tablet, or this part here of the tablet slips out, and then the whole thing will collapse. Now when people ask what that counter is supposed to mean, this is what it means. Like, this is a really bad connection because it's not very deep. These are torn off, and these guys can slide anywhere we want, anywhere they want. This is literally exposed, so you can bend it back and forth so easily. Sometimes when I just tap it, it would disconnect my tablet. Or my pen would stop working and I have to reconnect. All the screen will be black. Then I have to hold it or it will fall. Also the pen itself, I guess, but the pen is kind of hard to see. Dang, it's been so long since we heard this. So I found this piece again, this cover artist, I guess. They do piano arrangements and stuff like that. I found them again today, and I got reminded of the fact that part of the reason why I made the vault, the third pool, was because I want to start collecting stream music and make a playlist dedicated for streaming. So I don't ever have to go around looking for stuff again. Then my own website will take care of all of that for myself. Oh, wait a second, hang on. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again, but I need to make notes as they come up because I will forget. I'm just gonna take a quick second here. 1, 2, check. Git status. Oh, there is. Oh, no, it's fine. Let's do npm run evolve that. System is up. What is that now? Put it up. 3001. 3002. Wow, soon the day will come where I don't have to depend on YouTube. Not directly anyways. The sequence here is 01 sub 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I don't have to do that. Anyway, playlist. What's that called? Beans. Anyways. There'll be a forearm here, which would not match up with the specific target of this. Because once I bring this in, if I want to make this move, then now it's a pivot. It's a more complex system here. Yeah, it is a more complex system, I see. So we definitely don't want to feature creep anymore. So what would be the compromise here? I could just do this and keep it static. Just move the hand around. It would look kind of weird though if this is static. Maybe a better approach would just be hide it. If I bring it close enough, I think it will not matter too much. Maybe I just do this. And then Rhea herself would be behind, right? Rhea. Check. Would be the main line. I think it'd be more natural to do it like this. No? Tablet is here. The mouse would be here. Oh. Wow, okay, I am feature creeping. Okay, that's not good. But hang on a second. I'm just gonna put the idea here. It wouldn't take too much more work because it's off flat. It's just gonna be a box here. But my keyboard is over here. It's behind my tablet because I don't have the desk space for this. And it's part of the reason why every time I type nonsense, type stuff, it comes out as nonsense. It's because it's really hard to reach. I need to avoid this line here, this cable here, or it will disconnect my tablet. I need to avoid the tablet itself, or it will fall. Oh, and also this tablet, this thing is actually shifted very much on this side here. Because when I do Control T, it's actually my drawing hand that moves, and then I can actually show my mouse here. Actually, it's kind of crazy that we can show basically everything here. I wasn't expecting this. This is a pleasant surprise, I think. Coming into today, I thought I wouldn't get a lot done because I was feeling so unwell. Now that we've started, I've gone way more out of today's session than I thought I was going to get, at least in terms of this. Rose target is shifted. Okay, cool. It'd be kind of cool then, actually, if this software thingy is capable of capturing whether if it's a tablet pen input or whether if it's a mouse, actual physical mouse input, because then we can actually make the mouse move separately than this compared to this. That one you haven't seen yet? Yeah, I don't know if it's capable of doing that or not, separate input controls. However, what I could instead do is that we have this thing, right? Sorry. Let me go back to editor mode. So this thing here is what's controlling it, right? You can see this thing capturing my mouse movement on the screen here. So under movement here, there is only a mouse capture here, you can see. I don't know why I can't, oh, because I need to select something. So you can see that it's trying to capture all these. But yeah, like R1, R2, UDP. So I could technically have a script that monitors it and send in data directly. But like the easier way to do this is to have two instances of this software open and just have two models, right? Of course, we have to overlay on the screen manually ourselves correctly, but it wouldn't be too much work. And that could, oh no, but they'll capture the same mouse. Wait, oh no, I'm being stupid here. I was thinking of the two setup, like multiple window setup, because you see the blinking, which is kind of hard to see, but there is blinking here, I think. Yeah, like this should blink, is open or closed, depending on whether if the asset here is meant to be open or closed eyes. But then it will blink automatically. And the problem is that if we have multiple characters, they cannot blink separately if I have them together, I think. I think there's other ways to add the animation, but anyways, I digress. Hello, Lo-Fi Luna. I'm not trying to become an animator, no. I don't know what is it that I'm trying to become exactly, because I've always had this problem. But right at this point, we're just trying to be good drawers, good at illustration, and then try to use illustration to tell stories. I think that is the main objective at this current stage in time. And as we move on and get better here and get more satisfied, yeah, I will want to sort of do animation, do live 2D, do music at some point. It's like freedom of expression, right? Essentially, these are all the different languages that you can learn to speak to express your ideas. And because I don't really know what the best one is for myself, I just kind of want to be good at everything. So it is a power creep, basically. You know what I just realized? If Faye really doesn't like me, she wouldn't be on this side of the board. She'll be on the other side. She'll be by Ria for sure. But I think in terms of presentation, that's going to be a little bit lopsided. Of course, storytelling should trump it, but I don't see any reason why she would hate me at this point. So we'll just think this is fine. Yeah, she might. Honestly, like, I was thinking, like, she will probably maybe even have one hand on the tablet connector here. I think that would be in the character. But I don't think she will want to make Ria upset, which is the only reason why I didn't, like, actually actualize on this. Table, wait, hang on. I need a table. So where's my tablet? Tab, right, the one that says tablet, of course. Let's see. I don't know if that's in a straight line, but I don't think it'd be too bad either way. You know what? She could still be mischievous, I think, if we want her to be. That is completely fine too. I would like to... I have a backup, right? So I'm gonna destroy this. Just need to put more ideas on the board, and then we can reevaluate next time we come back. If I don't feature creep anymore, I think we can get something out by the end of the week, even at this rate here. Her angle here is the bigger problem. Still cannot see the perspective that well yet. It's always so hard to draw like a grin. It's the shape of the mouth itself, and then the size of it, and also the position of it, like how high up or down. I can never get it right properly. Apparently her eyes look kind of screwed up too. I think this one's shadow is too strong here or something. What's going on? Yeah, maybe this needs to be closer. Put this angle. Oh, perhaps, yeah, perhaps. Actually, I don't know why it wouldn't work though. Didn't this one work? it look so sleepy? Oh, that's why. On the left? No, she's a wolf. I mean, there's no way anyone could be able to tell here. Oh, wait, you know what? Dang, I am feature creeping this hard, dude. Holy shit. I don't think wolves really wag their tails. I don't remember if in real life they actually do this, but... In any case, not like this. Not like a stick, right? It's too hard right now. It's like a stick that's like going back and forth. But just keep the idea alive here. And then Faye herself. Oh, hello, device. Sorry. How did I miss that message? Yeah, it's a bit of a tummy issue. Nobody can tell on stream, but I'm holding it back. Too much information, probably. But it's all good. It's I know for a fact there's nothing left, which I was just saying. It's probably fine. Enough of the too much information here. I'm gonna get to your daily in a second here. Give me a second here. I just don't know what is wrong with this perspective here. Oh, maybe it's like this. I just need to be more aggressive here. No, that's too much. That's too much. This doesn't look too bad. There's something I don't like about this part here, but I'm not sure what yet. Yeah, there is a model. That's the thing that we're trying to replace here. So if we can draw something and put it together, I already have the tech behind it, right? Like the tech has already been figured out for how to move the hand, and that's all we're gonna do. Well, okay. That was all I thought I was gonna do, but right now we have a couple more things. We have like a wagging tail. We have like maybe phase ears, we have like the halo, we have like the eyes spinning and all that. And the mouse maybe tracking a secondary mouse input different from the one that's over here. Maybe this hand twitches a bit when I do Control Z because you can see, you can physically see me do Control Z. So on and so forth. Of course, in good old fashion on this channel, we make things a lot harder and a lot more complicated as we do it. And I end up not being able to finish it. But I swear I'm gonna finish this one. It's enough yapping. Sorry, wait, what? What? Is it like the same person? Oh no, they probably retweeted someone else's art. Okay, yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Where is Duvet's dailies? Every time on Monday I have to go find it because the Discord hides it. There you go. Bibi Zata. I don't know what NG here stands for. Like Pantheon Stalking has a NG abbreviation of NG here. But wow, this is very graphic. Not that kind of graphic, but just very graphic designy. The composition is I never watched this anime. This is really good. Graphic art is mostly comp, right? I think. Because rendering tends to be simpler. It is just like the colors that pop out and stuff, but it's the balance and everything. So it's just mostly comp, I think. Let's take a closer look. Mostly noise, high saturation for the lines. The colors are a lot duller in comparison. Red is probably like full red over here or something. No, it's a bit darker than that. And then the red and blue play. This alignment does not exist in my head at all. Like I'm looking at all the lines. There's no way in hell that I will ever put colors like this of my own accord. Like it has to be because I'm referencing something. Indeed, indeed. Oh, that's a great point. Okay, you know what, Duvet? You just gave me an idea because like when everything is saturated, nothing is, right? So the contrast is when you have nothing, like a piece of gray and like a noisy canvas, right? And then that really goes back to like what we're trying to do here with Rhea. So we can have an environment that's super duper crazy, a lot of colors splashed in, and then she'll just be a piece of gray in it. But she will have just a little bit of color in it. Just enough color, but she'll be a lot less saturated, and it will make her feel a lot more comforting, I think, in general, to look at. That'd be pretty nice. The proportion here is also like a thing to study, but it's very furry. I don't know if you guys seen like all the kimono art where like basically the hands are huge. That's the one thing I don't really like about like kimono stylization is that the hands are always giant. But if they go to the point where it becomes like just an animal paw, it's okay again. But if it's like a hand, it's always very off-putting for me. Like I never really liked this stylization because like the wrist is gone. And yeah, like if you have a slender coming in, it doesn't work as well, I feel like. I feel like you kind of have to full commit into like a tube sometimes. But anyways, yeah, this is like Sorry, I don't get what this is. Oh, I see. Is that an extra T? I only just noticed the sensor, and then I only just noticed the text. I've been focused on the hand the whole time. Oh. Wait, have we ever seen these characters before? This looks really familiar. Oh, I know why. It's not who I think it is. This looks like that one demon from Demon Slayer, no? Like, was it like number 2 or number 3? The guy that has a lot of makeup. Alright, they all kind of have a bit, I guess. Good stuff. I guess, that's her box? Sorry, what's a box? I never watched the anime. I don't know what the significance of this box is. Ooh, crispy lines. Look at that. It's both crispy and not crispy at the same time. It's kind of interesting. It's crispy because no anti-aliasing used when they were drawing it, but it's kind of blurry now because of the JPEG resolution. Dang, yeah, it's long. You can see like the sheer amount of experience in like the lines and what they represent, I think. All the curves of the legs, all these tiny extra lines that they put in for the knees. This specific curve for the muscle here, and how this skirt is kind of following a little bit of a bulge, I think, on the thigh too. Oh yes, thank you, Duvet. This is it's quite different from what we usually see, I think. Even beyond like the graphical style, there's like a very strong stylization of proportions and all that. And there you can see like they're very comfortable and proficient with their self, you know. Like this is someone who's like really, what's the word? They just like comfortable with themselves, you know. Oh, nice colors too. Saturated shadow. Wait, is this Newgrounds? Is that the Newgrounds? Yeah, like the Tankman. Oh, interesting. There's a lot of this character from that. I don't know if it's a game or anything, but Newgrounds used to be this website where people used to share content. I don't know if it's still up now. I've never really been around it too much. Is it just for music? Wait, sorry, let me mute it just in case. I never used this directly, but one of my favorite sort of indie composer from way back when was used to post here, I think, and then someone they themselves moved it over to YouTube, and that's why I found them. Almost like a Western Nico Nico Doga, but then it's got like games as well. It's got like art on top, games, audio. Anyways, thank you, Duvet. Let's see if Uni drops by today. His face reminds me of someone. Yeah, I can feel it. I don't have to mark it. It's the same reporting as before. Yeah, it's kind of big, but no, we need to fix the portion. Let me get rid of this junk here. Okay, leave arrow in. Let's see. Just gonna clean up Faye a little bit more and now go back to rendering, I think. Just keep the thing there. What? Wait, what layer is this on? Via? Oh wait, where is it? Oh, it's over there. Target. Stop doing this shit. Keep drawing the wrong layer, but it's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Probably scrap this part again. I don't like the perspective now. I just cannot see why. But she doesn't have to be doing this though. Can be kind of doing this. Well, this other arm. This arm is doing this. Oh, it's supposed to be me. I know, right? Who's this dumbass in the middle? Eventually, I'm gonna have to have one. So, like I mentioned briefly before, like this is just my VR chat avatar. I think like my old Twitch, I had like a chibi character in the corner. Whenever I spoke, it would light up and stuff like that, which wasn't very often because there's no one in my streams. But that back then it was also based off of my VR chat avatar. Yeah, it's the closest thing I've got to like a persona kind of thing, because not a character designer, right? And everything else, so far all the other characters are based off of my own other things that I can observe, but I can't really observe myself, right? Like that well. So I don't really know what's good. Is it? Yeah, let's be a fanboy streamer. Maybe I can make more money. Oh my god, if we have enough money to just stream every day, that would be epic. Like I feel like there's like this split between guys who are like not okay with like gay jokes and stuff like that, and then there's like the opposite spectrum where like we're just talking about straight guys here, right? Where me and my friend, we're always just talking about sucking dicks, but none of us are gonna ever suck a dick. We're always that's how we always talk. I just have a filter on stream. But that's the kind of humor that we always go for. So absurdist humor. So yeah, becoming a fanboy, why not? Let's go. Fanboys, you need like what? High highs? Well, what is the aesthetic of a fanboy? It's like that striped high high with what exactly? With like makeup maybe? Maybe like goth makeup. I just kind of have this and then like what else do they have? Damn, I'm not familiar enough. I need to do some research so I can up my game here. Christ. Use Linux? Is that a thing? That's never gonna happen. I don't think. I don't think I want to I don't think I want to use Linux at home, man. I've heard that it's supposedly getting better at supporting Steam or something. I don't know how the halo behaves. Usually the halo is tied to the axis of the head if you're doing modeling. So if the head tilts and everything, that the mod is always maintained as a circle right above your head. But the blue archive method is kind of interesting because it's always kind of floating right behind the character, not necessarily on top. Grow my hair? Yeah, I got that checked out. I was mentioning earlier today that I cut my hair once every 6 months because I can't be bothered walking out of my way on the way back just so I can go somewhere and get my hair cut. So 100%. Like my hair, like this hair, you see how like this strand here is at the nose? My hair will actually grow up to like this extent. And then I will have to pin it up, which is why I think I should maybe make it more accurate and have like a pin here and then have my hair go up this way. Sorry, it would be like this. This looks like shit. Goddamn. Like it would be like this, I suppose. Actually, it kind of is like this right now. My hair is just not that long yet. I almost went bald the last time I cut because I told the lady you can just cut short, and then she's like, "How long do you cut?" I was like 6 months, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, okay, I can make it really short then." She made it really short. I feel like Faye is taking on the wrong aesthetic. I need to make her as annoying as possible, but that's not quite her. That's not quite her thing, though. I could imagine this being a thing that she would do in the moment, but this is not necessarily very representative of her personality. This is more of a one-off thing rather than the bob style. Like a bowl cut but longer, right? Is that what it is? No main target. I don't have the main setup here. As a result, the proportion and angles are kind of a little bit jank. This maker looks really short. But then again, if I get the face and all those proportions correct, it would suggest her height and so on correctly. Then it's just a matter of like the pose working out. Also, I need the hair to be adjusted or not adjusted too. Actually, might be fine. We just show the eyes through anyways. I think that's also an option. And since we've come all this way, I'm just gonna put in the wings too. At this rate, I might not even have any screen space left for the actual Clip Studio software. It's getting kind of ridiculous. Ponytail? Actually, Faye would probably rock a pretty good ponytail if I'm being honest. Yeah, no, Faye would look pretty good in the ponytail, but like it doesn't solve the problem of the eyes being covered in the front here. What? Ooh, okay, let me think about this. I feel like she would be kind of unhinged enough to make a ponytail that points out at 45 degrees towards the front. She would do that. Like right here, and then it just kind of pops out right in front. I mean, it doesn't solve our problem. I think she would just be crazy enough to do stupid shit like this. I don't know how to draw that even. I guess you would have to draw like the natural hairline here and then just feed it in. Yeah, I kind of forgot about ponytails if I'm being honest. I really liked ponytails in the past. And I forgot that it was a thing. Huh. Now I'm thinking about like which character should get a ponytail. I have a little bit of a mind to change Ria's hair because of the fact that I don't really like it as much anymore. And the good thing about Rhea is so far, at least Faye and Rhea, like you can kind of change the hair out and you can still recognize the character. So I can make good use of that. I can make this longer too. It makes no difference though. I think it's this part that's the aesthetic. This part. Okay, I think everyone's wearing a t-shirt. No one's getting anything special because I don't want to draw anything else. This part of Faye needs to be a little bit more dynamic than a straight line here. There's a sequencing noise, but I think... Alright, she's being so annoying here. Oh shit. And I just want to put the tail in somewhere. Dang, do we even have space here? Sorry, give me a second. Let's drop it here for now. Alright, how do I use OBS again? Let's see, source, image, browse. Shit, where did I save it? Right over here. Oh, okay, here. Oh, wait, hang on. To save it like this here. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's huge. Holy shit, it's huge. I just want to see how big this looks because it kind of has to be a certain size so you can actually see something. Okay, but like something like this I think is fine, right? Something like this. This kind of works. I don't want to block anything. Being here feels a little awkward because we're kind of facing out of the screen here. I don't want to block the color selection, so there's only this spot. Or we can put them here, but it will block the layer properties, which I guess is not really used at all for my case. And then we just shift the chats up. But I think maybe here is the best though. If the chat goes up, it's kind of harder to see the layers. Oh, I just noticed the Twitch message. Greetings. It's a bit late now, I imagine. Something but depressed. Welcome. Also, I realized like this spot here actually has the Discord stuff. So it would have to be a bit higher or I have to shift the Discord stuff. Maybe I shift the Discord stuff. Oh, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's fine, right? Yeah, you can kind of see it, that's fine. Real luck, there we go. It's just face anatomy here. Yeah, I see. That means it's a two-part control here, so it's top-down. And we lock. Then we do... That's on the standby. I think we'll just revert. Lucky tomorrow. Yes, sir. Can I get away with drawing clothes if I just put her tail here? It's like a dumb idea. I think if I do stuff like this, it's really hard to tell what that is. So maybe not. Let's not lower her impact, like Ria's impact here. But I don't want to extend too high and come in. Could be interesting, like she's just kind of poking her tail here. It'll take out way too much screen space, so I'm just gonna leave this here so I don't forget about the tail. Then I'm gonna drop this here for today. We'll work on it over the course of the week. I had to figure out what to do with this. This is her. Anything else is in the back. Yes, thank you, Igami. I got more things done than I expected, so that's pretty good. But that's the easy part, I think. Although in this case, it should be fine, because there's no real strict requirement on what the rendering is gonna be. We can do flat colors, and it would still be fine. So yeah, it's pretty relaxing, I think, in that regard. Even though it's a bit of a tangent, at least it's not too overbearing in terms of load. Yes, so the theme behind this piece, I'll just briefly go over it again, right? It's the original idea was just an unsettling environment with Ria providing comfort, which is how I felt in my entire life, right? What her purpose in my life is to just always be there in whatever nonsense kind of environment that I find myself in and provide comfort. Specifically for this scene, is there's a bit of a kind of like a feature creep on the sort of idea itself as well. So the original idea was just a one-off idea that I mentioned, but as I was thinking about the whole story and all, I figured that it would be kind of interesting if you have a almost like a game where the player, which is us, follows her, Ria herself, and we kind of go around collecting these flowers. And the idea of this flower is to represent. So this flower, to answer your question, isn't an actual flower. It isn't like a real life flower. There is no real life counterpart. You see how like it's kind of jagged and all, like kind of like triangles, and with the lasso tool, it's gonna remain that way. It's not just a rough. At least the plan is to just keep it that way. It's gonna be kind of like a glitch, right? So if the world represents like this, like a purgatory where nothing is alive, there's no one else, it's a city that has no one in it, and the sun is always in the sunset mode, then in this sort of stagnant environment, the flower is like a glitch. The flower is a representation of the memories of my other character, who has died canonically, and essentially, you know, the flower is orange because the character's main color is orange, and then you kind of go around the world collecting these flowers, who represents her memories. And in this way, I can have a story. I can draw multiple pieces that are connected, that tells a story, that shows Ria's personality, that shows my other characters' memories, and we can just have everything sort of consolidated into one singular project. That's kind of what the plan was. I say was because a lot of these things, they kind of come and go. And if the idea sticks, we execute. If the idea doesn't stick and something else comes up, or we get distracted or whatever, for whatever reason, if we get distracted enough, then so be it, right? It just means the idea wasn't good enough. This is my usual filter for ideas. Is I throw it out and then I just let it sit. If it's really good, I will want to come back to it, right? Because it'll always be at the back of my head. If it's not good enough, then we'll find something else. That's also fine. But yes, that's kind of what this is. So we creep a lot, like, you know, it started off with one Pyotegu one-on-one, and then realizing my problems, finding out how to fix the problems, and then using that 2-chain to come up with an idea, which is this, and then building upon this idea. It's kind of interesting. It really feels like I'm discovering the character and everything else, just like you guys are, right? Because I'm not really coming in with a very clear idea of what it is. Which now reminds me that I remember hearing a lot about other artists saying that there's a whole exploration process. I guess this is what they mean. It has never really happened for me before. Because it was always about like having a clear goal in mind and then executing on that clear goal. So this is the eye layer, eye line. It's pretty good. I think we're on an up and up in terms of a lot of things, in terms of process, in terms of being more comfortable with ideas, perhaps. What is this? Empty layer. Get out of here. What is this? Flower. So adjustment 1, adjustment 2, and then the base color. So these are the flat color split, if I remember correctly. It is. Oh, this is so dull now because it's being applied onto the thing. I need to bring it out, right? Oh, I did fix it, didn't I? So this doesn't work anymore. I do want the color though. Yeet. And then I want to grab you. No, just do this. Alright, I forgot to expand the selection. I like how, like, from afar, I can kind of see a little bit of the red peeking through, but it's not very obvious. I feel like I would like to see more of that red, but this seems like a lot already. Anyways, we can deal with that later. So the main setup is back, split, adjustment, flower, layer, line, and then, so what do I want to do here, right? Sorry, oh, that's the wrong button. Stream reference 311. Yes, 311. Check. So here's the main reference board. Okay. We never really quite got to the rendering station. Some of the other ones were skipped. Some of them are really simple. Some of them are just kind of a toss-up. Although what I did here was kind of okay. This was kind of acceptable. But we don't have a lot to render this time. We probably don't want to render a lot either. The bigger deal is the line. Yeah, I don't know how I want to clean it. Do I want to draw a new layer? Or do I want to erase from the old layer? Or do I just want to paint on top, right? I don't know what the difference is. But I think the bigger issue is I don't know how to express the form. Like, what colors am I working with this time? Because to some extent, having like a flat color like this kind of works. You think it's rendered enough? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, how about... Yeah, okay, let's do that first then. Yeah, keep a copy, right? Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can just use the masking tool here. Oh, no, sorry. Never mind. Forget what I said. Reason is because this layer itself is way too broken up. That means I'm expecting myself to draw over the existing lines at some point. I'll erase some and draw over some, so we need the full layer control here. Shit. So how hard is the line gonna be, though? Let's do it without ambiguity. Maybe I'll just do it without... 1 second here. Flower can go up, I think. Oh, wait. It kind of interacts nicely with the... I can deal with that later. Let's do one thing at a time here. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. I'm just gonna clean up, I guess. Maybe draw over some parts. I'm not 100% sure how this works. To be part of the exploration process here. What is this? Why is it so dark there? Oh, you know why? It's the noise here. That gets rid of that noise there. Check this. Check. Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's not... how do I do this? Let me bring this out here. Oh, but this is so hard to see. It's so tiny, too. Is there a way to zoom in on the navigator here? Oh, whoops. Nope, that's not the right button. Doesn't look like it, right? Because the navigator always stays the same here. Really? What is a sub view here? What is this? Shit. Import. Is this like a reference thing? I've never used this before. If I bring this in, I guess it's just a reference window. Huh, interesting. Alright, kind of useless then, I guess. I was hoping I can keep a way to see the overall effect. I mean, this is technically the overall effect, as overall as it gets, but never mind, let's forget about that then. Right, main objective here is just clean up here. Not worry too much about line weights. Just want clean lines here, in which case let's just grab the flat squares. Just start nuking lines here. Don't want junk yet. Later. Later. Have the eyebrows? No, separate layer. Okay. So this part I would like to redraw right now. Don't like this hair. What is that? Jump? Secondary dragon. The secondary. Oh, secondary. I'm not throw two. What? Oh, oh no, that's a scar. Okay, I was so confused. So why is the arm so thin? Okay, over here. The Harurara piece was like it's kind of like a gym leadership badge in like Pokemon. You do it once, and it just kind of makes you feel like you're more capable, and it makes things a little less scary here. Feels like just a little bit. Oh, I see. It's the full length. Do I want that? The area might be too big. These guys require more finesse. Hello, Uni. Have a backup. That's fine. I'm gonna nuke. What is that? Inner body? Oh yeah, this is our what do I even call this? But anyway, so this is kind of like trying to figure out some stuff, I guess. Sorry, that makes no anyways, yes, we are indeed indubitably. I figured I should try to get this as well as I can, because we technically, I guess, am more inspired to do this, and therefore there's a bit more sort of motivation behind driving everything. So it might help us discover new rendering and like new techniques because I get less burnt out. It requires you to kind of sit there and try things, right? Which I can't really do, honestly. Like, when the task becomes undefined, it's like a big problem for me, it seems like. Ooh. But yeah, like primarily I'm just trying to figure out what to render, like what is render in this case, and also if I were to say make Ria's rendering a little bit softer than the environment, what does that entail specifically? Am I keeping the values low? Am I keeping the edges smooth? Like I still don't know what I'm doing just yet. So I'm gonna go figure that out. Oh, is that right? Yes. I'm hoping to, I don't know what I'm gonna say here, but yes, thank you. Very cool. Apparently, it feels like we're on up and up, because, yeah, it's like trading. It's like the markets. Sometimes you're trending up. Right now, I feel like I'm trending up. Things are kind of working out. We got new processes that we are trying that seems to be working. Tools are being put together, and they seem to be providing value. Not so much the art map, primarily my journal thingy. Because at some point I will be able to not worry about YouTube anymore. I can just have my own playlist going on my own website. Off of local files. There'll be no lag. I don't have to open a YouTube tab. So on and so forth. It's pretty good. Things are coming together. For that. The stage is still kind of a little bit awkward because I want to erase things, but then if I erase things, I can't see it, so I have to draw it back. So I have to keep going back and forth between drawing and erasing. Otherwise, I forget what it is. But like sometimes the mood is from the roughness of it, so I don't really know what the best way to approach it is right now. Maybe it is to leave the noise in there. Alright, sounds good. I'll be right there. Fix the line. Bro, my stupid ass. What? I cannot click on your message. It just automatically pops up the context menu. I cannot even highlight your text. The YouTube is so janky. Holy shit. Do I need to make my own streaming platform? Is that the next thing in my tools thing? Oh my god, the next thing is a Claude-made, vibe-coded streaming platform. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Malone's? But it seems like I've been following this artist. I do really like what I'm seeing here. I don't know what to how to describe it. It's very graphic, but it's also very very painted. Yeah, speaking of streaming platforms, I guess the avatar is kind of invisible right now. Other than like blue square over there. Oh wow, okay. So like marker with like soft light and then painted, rendered behind this underneath. Some amount of noise seems to be pretty Oh no, maybe the noise is applied and then the paint over is done after. It feels like some areas have more noise than others. There's some blurring going on. I don't know how like a Like, what is this? Like, what is this area? Right? Like, what is this? Did they lasso it and blur it or something? It feels really Because this white line is almost behind, but then it splits. Oh no, maybe that's the part that's the white line. Anyways, oh, and this here. Unperfect stuff. Chromatic aberration-esque. Oh, is this an actual chromatic aberration or did they paint this? Why does it look painted? It's kind of unhinged behavior. What? Here's textures in a cool way. I see. Leading. Oh! This is the artist. I see. Right. I always remember that. It's a. Oh, but even the other colors are very harmonious. What color is this? Is that? Okay, it's a lot more orange than I thought. Because the whole thing screams purple and blue. But yet this is still on this side rather than on this side. Markers. Very cool. What is this? What is this artifact here? So this has a white and that has a black outline kind of gradient thing. Oh, it's like on the brush. Oh, it's on the brush. I see. Some kind of watercolor edge maybe with color. Is that a thing? I don't know. Interesting. Maybe it's dual brush with like a different size. I think because I think you can control the sizes separately. But anyways, let me go back real quick. Some textures to mask. Did I send the link yet? Did I not send the link to chat? Wait, hang on. Jesus. Anyways. Right, but like... There's like a lot of things kind of running through my head. I feel like the first thing I thought I saw this is like, oh yeah, eventually I want to do something like this. And then the next thing I thought is, I wonder how I'm gonna weave a story into this, right? Like, what is the idea here? I wonder. Because I guess you kind of need to know the characters a bit, perhaps. And then the other thing I was thinking of is like the balance of the textures. Because surely you cannot be full on like noisy textures like this. There's a lot of quieter areas. But I wonder if there's like a specific pattern in terms of like, oh, they want the noise to be in specific areas and then they push other things out. But then like, you know, like if the character was like completely not noisy, then it will make sense because it is relatively less noisy though. But then there's this area here where it kind of has less noise, but I guess more saturation and color contrast. How's my tummy? I'm still kind of holding it in, but it's gotten better. I've had this before where it's it gets a bit graphic, right? But you know, since you asked, but like sometimes you go right and you like IBS, right? Irritable bowel syndrome, I think it's called. Once you start going, it tends to be kind of agitated and you want to go more and more and more. So sometimes when you know that there's nothing else left, you shouldn't let yourself just like go crazy over it, right? Like you maybe try to dial it back a little bit. Oh, I've also seen this. Oh, I didn't realize they drew this. I've seen this on Pinterest so many times. It keeps coming up because I like it and Pinterest knows it. Wow, the colors in here. Sorry, I got really distracted. Anyways, but it's better, but it's also kind of a bit of a problem still. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Sorry. Who? Oh, this? Yeah, it is Blue Archive Raisa, right? Her name is. Sorry, this reminds me because we are trying to. Well, I'm so glad that I know like all the art websites and all those nonsense are kind of like a tangent, but I'm so glad that I did it because now every time I see something, I know for a fact that we are building our repository here. Because every time I do, I get a daily from you guys, and I find someone or I get reminded of someone that I really like, I can just come in here. I'll just go in, and then I'm just going to make sure that I ping them as a favorite. So now I always have them, always. Sorry, let's do this, and let's do... Oh, is there art even in here? I know like we have like the... Sorry, let me just... No. If I'm looking for that, I know how I find it. It would be... Shit, where is that metric? There's a metric for color variety, I think it was. I can't remember where it is, but let's just do this. Unpack square. Why is this split like this? Okay, this is kind of useless. Let's do brightness. I think value, average all. Alright, it's still kind of jank. I think it's because of the way the math works. Yeah, this is a bit more natural. The original way is split. Yes, a Skibidi Christmas song lady, Raisa, is... Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. I'm stupid. I have the search feature. I don't need this. Hang on. You guys can't see because of the thing here. Let me just get rid of it. Right. Oh, they did the car one too. Yeah, this one was kind of insane. Like, this was really insane when I saw it. Look at that. It looks so crisp. But then even though the lines themselves are kind of like... but I guess this is just a chromatic aberration at the end there, but... This looks so good. Like, it's all really insane. I'm gonna ping, What? Which one? It's not here. Oh, I see. I didn't filter correct. This one is technically explicit. Because you can see one nipple over here. That's why this got marked as not safe for work. But it is not shown here, but it's mapped to there, I guess, apparently. But this is the blood one. There's something about the render and the color every time that is really feels really nice. But I don't know what exactly it is though. A good part of it is I think due to like the big shapes and the clean edges that's why I like it. I think the things I like definitely has those quality. But then the way the colors are being used, I guess like the blue here is being emphasized, but like pen slicks being blue, I don't know why I would ever choose to do that. So there are like some interesting choices here that I think only a study can reveal. Is that Mandarin or is it Japanese? Anyways, But yeah, anyways, thank you, Uni. This is a great reminder of this artist here. This is so weird. Like it's like thanks to you guys, I'm rediscovering a lot of stuff that's already in my system here. No, actually, honestly, all of these I can bookmark. They're also so very good. This is so clean too, but it's also not necessarily that rigorous, right? Like I'm not seeing like these are not necessarily the cleanest edges either. Why does it look so clean though? Is it the graphic design element? But like some edges are being it's also kind of wibbly wobbly though. It just goes to show, like, you don't have to have very clean lines here. One day I'll learn my lesson. Yeah, I suppose I could just leave it as is, right? I don't have to clean these lines. They're kind of fuzzy and all that because of the scale up. But we can, like, if like certain spots, I just cover the line with like a really crisp hard edge and cover a bit of the line. Then maybe it would feel a lot. If I say just do this, what there a process bit? Let me try to find that. I think I saw that message and I forgot to react. Just do that. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure this out. I gravitate to a lot of pieces that use cyan color that I really like. Oh, hang on. Cyan, huh? Is there their color? It is very green and cyan, indeed. This is the nipples. Maybe not the best way to phrase it. Oh, I also like this one. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't realize how many pieces they have drawn. I thought these were all separate artists. Holy. Surely they're professional, right? What do they do? Like, how do you have so much time to draw your own stuff? Like, what year is this? 2022. Like, a piece like this, right? November 7, 2022. Is this their own manga too? Wow, okay, November 19th. Oops, misclick. December 27. This is a work. So they are professional. That makes a lot of sense. Of course they are, right? Yeah, like this is also great too. Maybe this one not as much, I think. I don't like this one necessarily as much. Maybe because of these laces and details. Not because they're not like fully drawn out, but just because like there's a lot of tiny details, I think. Like the balance feels a little bit different. Yes. But yeah, we need to do some studies of like my favorites here at some point. How many people do we got? We don't have a lot. But it's also a lot of stuff filter out perhaps. Cool. Nice. Favorite on the main side? I mean, but like that's meant to be what the tags do, right? There's a bit of a problem with the current favorite setup is that there's a good mix between like stuff I like for colors and render versus stuff I like for proportions or sketches, or like how rough the sketch can be and still conveys ideas, that kind of stuff. Then there's also just like in general kind of storytelling. Like Jessica in Arknights tends to be a more timid character, right? But then this line here is basically her firing a shot and then saying that so like, you know, probably like the guy was being a smartass or something, and now she's saying like, you know, oh man, how do you translate this with the same impact? But directly translated is basically just saying that this version of you with your brain splattered on the wall is the smartest I've ever seen you. Kind of idea. Like it goes against her character that I know. And then Amiya kind of freaking out. So I really like this one. Who's the artist for this actually? Let me see. I'll send you guys the link so you guys can check it out. Akihito Yoshitomi. Amazing artist on YouTube. I don't have any social media. They help me learn drawing and learning basic. Let's take a look. I do not know who this is. Almost 1 million subscribers. Very pog. Oh my god. Hello. This feels very Western concept art vibes. I don't know why. Like this yellow parchment with black lines, sketches, and like this white paint on it. The specific aesthetic feels very ASMR drawing guy. Dang. I mean, that means you guys probably want to hear this. Wait, how come I hear this? Oh, wait. I didn't do my weird setup today. I just send the link as well. Because we won't be here watching this, right? We're just gonna skip forward. Oh, I remember having one of these in the past as a kid. Obviously, all I did was chew on it. Dang, dude. But that's a lot of sketchy lines. So they erase it afterwards? Oh, they trace on top. Wow, okay. I've never seen this. Oh, okay. That's what the tracing setup thing is for. Oh, what? Oh, well. Is that a charcoal pen? Sorry, pencil? Or is this like a pen kind of setup? Looks like pen, right? This is probably pen, right? Wait, is that the initial scan? It looks like that. Yeah, it looks like a textured G-pen here. Real G-pen, perhaps. It's an ink pen? Oh, like what? They dip into the ink? Wow. But yeah, I've never really checked out like YouTube artists at all, really. YouTube is mostly just YouTube shorts and memes. Doing raw content. Oh, good stuff. What, they fill? What, they have layers, right? Yeah, like they're using layer. Oh, okay, I see. It's still a layer behind. Why don't you just I mean, I do this too. I guess I am not in a position to say anything about it. It's just cathartic to paint it in manually. But it'd be so much easier if you lasso too. So much faster. I was doing it for the joy of the game. Is that the saying? I see. So it's just quiet sketching, but they show you the construction and everything from beginning to the end, so you can figure out how they're plotting everything. Also practice. What is the oldest video here? 8 years ago. Don't you like it when you go back like 10,000 years ago and like the artist is still better than you are right now? It's always great. Oh shit. Oh, okay. That's a lot more squares than I thought there were. Using it as frames. Dang, dude. It's the 90s, right? Almost 30. Well, probably over 30 years, I imagine. Oh yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Thank you, Igami. Eat man. I see. It's kind of like that. Oh right, the process video, right? It's kind of like that one dude from like Hero Aka, right? Eat shit. Okay, not okay. Anyways, yeah, the power of markers is so strong. You can block in and you can draw lines at the same time. Wow, I like the shape too. Shit. I wonder if my past self will agree with my choices now, right? Like, how much of like what I'm liking now is because of influences and stuff that I've done or experienced in the past 10 years, and how much was just like inherently this is what I wanted all along. Because if 10-year ago version of me came here and now and look at this artist, I wonder if he would be like, wow, that's really pog. To the point where I would like to do an in-depth study, you know. It's almost like nature versus nurture for like kids' personality and stuff like that. But let me take a closer look at this. So you have sketch, some initial block-ins, marker doing its god tier work. This is a color, just a change, and then clean up on the marker layer. But it doesn't really matter anymore, I guess. But we're still splitting layers, right? See, character comes in. So this block-in seems to be on top of the lines, right? It's like the black patch goes on top. And then you're just painting now at this stage. So all the sketchy stuff is probably just left behind. Yeah, the pens themselves get knocked out. Painting. Overall adjustment on this entire group. So you can kind of see the layer structure. So for each character, there's probably a sketch layer, a base color, and then a paint over in the folder. And then on the folder, you have adjustment layers. How does the color go in here, though? Oh, no. Looks pretty even. Or not. Not sure. The shadow regions don't seem to change too much. It's just a light region. Maybe the light itself is a layer underneath. And then the darker stuff are marker strokes on top. Regardless, but not much texture just yet. So refining the car, I'm just gonna skip this part. So probably the same thing. Textures come in, get locked on. Painting on top, overall adjustment, breaking the layers, atmospheric perspective. So it looks like what the colors are put in separately on each layer. I thought it might have been maybe like an overall, like on top of everything gradient map. But each character seems to be getting tuned separately. But they probably have like a rough somewhere, right? The bleeding go, maybe highlight overlay, right? Honestly, it's kind of like both kind of helpful to look at the process and also not very helpful to look at the process. Because if you have the idea in your head, it doesn't really matter how you do it, right? Like, because in this case here, it's not like they have some very special technique. Like, you know, like I saw like a short about making like metallic looking, holographic looking texture, right? And it's basically gradient maps on like a black and white, where your gradient map have alternating black, like dark and light values. And then you apply it multiple times. So stuff like that, you will want to see the process because maybe you wouldn't think of it yourself. But in this case, it looks like it's just like really just like have an image of what you want in your head and just paint. What is this? Oh, it's a book. I thought it was a cat for some reason. How much is it? Oh, it's here. But it's Amazon Japan, right? So it's never gonna ship to us. I don't think. This hand sign is apparently super offensive. It's like the equivalent of a middle finger in Australia or something. Like if you do like the peace pose, but like peace sign, but you do it backwards, this is apparently like the middle finger. And Left 4 Dead 2, I think it was. Like they had to change the promotional material just for the poster just for Australia because it was backwards. Oh, was it in Britain? Shit, which one was it? But like then again, they're both under the monarchy in the past, so also now. So probably similar cultures, I imagine. Yeah, like I don't know, like this thing here. I forgot. I don't know how to search for it. Yeah, specifically UK. The sign was initially considered too close to an offensive inverted V sign. Oh, I guess that maybe that's why it's offensive, because it's a V. Force adjustments to the hand positioning, I think. I thought they flipped it over or something, but it's been so long since I read this. But there you go. If you want to trust AI, that is. But I remember reading about this a long time ago. anyways, just a random sidetrack. Yeah, it really is less of the process, I feel like. It's just how they think about colors. Specifically how they would think about colors and put them together. Is that Arknights? That's Mayer, right? Ryan Labs again. Anyways, thank you. I think I might have seen the girl on the train one before. I don't know where it is. You see, if only their website allows you to filter by sort of medium, like mine. I can filter by videos, and they cannot. See, mine's better. Right. I don't know where it is, but yeah. Yeah, we're upside down peace sign. Ah, yay! The yay. They do like the yay thing. It's all good, Uni. I'm just gonna go back to my own stuff. It's getting kind of late. Thank you guys again. I'm gonna refine this list slowly. We're gonna refine our art and process slowly, and then one day I can finally sit down and maybe make a proper video about the entire journey. Why do I have 2 layers here? Oh, what? I have 2? Anyways, let me just take this out. Magellan. Indeed, indeed. No, I can just delete the... I have a backup. Delete. What was I doing? How do I do this again? Here. Oh, but it kind of has a sort of quality to it, isn't it? Let me just keep the eyes then. Everything else can go, so we have a... Oh, I didn't get the face. Alrighty then. Yes, it was progressing, but it was progressing very minimally. Is that a right word? But it's not very noticeable because Ria herself wasn't really rendered at all throughout the process. So it was kind of it basically is the same. Backgrounds are kind of hard to read in a thumbnail. You know, understandable. What is that? I think it's the same thing, right? I'm trying to set up the foes. Make it a lot simpler here. Just 2 or 3 lines, I think, would be enough. This mess. Goddamn pixel art. One day I'm gonna stop doing pixel art. Isn't this canvas like over 4K? Oh, is this like a B5? I think maybe it's just a B5. No, would that be a seam? There is a seam in pens like these, right? I think. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna ignore it. Everything looks so flat as well. Like these lines here are too flat. Is she above? No, that's below perspective. It still looks really flat. I mean, it's fine. These issues are relatively minor, I think. Easy fix in the future. Did it change my balance a lot? I don't think so. Right? Although it does kind of, yeah. Maybe. I'll push this up, I guess. Be at the same level here. Wait, no, these shores don't have pockets, do they? I actually don't know what I'm drawing here. I can have whatever I wanted to have, I guess, but like... Just gonna give her pockets. It's fine. Looks kind of weird too. I like the noisier version better. But that's okay. Alright, I have to fix the legs. The legs are pretty egregious. Should be fixing the form first though. Let's fix the silhouette. Get rid of that. Where are my legs? Here you are. Get rid of the adjustments. Whoa. How did I just do that? Wait, is that still adjustment on this? Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess I have to deal with that. These are really long, aren't they? They're okay, they're ridiculously thin. I see it now. I'm just gonna leave it for now. It's like a pain in the ass to change everything. Wait, but the knees are lower on this. That doesn't necessarily say too much. It depends on if they're bent or not. I also can just move the knees. Hello, G-Talk. You know, G-Talk's in a good mood if it's not just hello. It's hello XPPPP. There's a lot of PPs you got there. Say what? My god, what is this guy talking about? Am I in the right area? Yes. Oh, right. You draw the not socks. Ooh, I want to draw the toes. I don't really want to do it, but... Somehow I don't feel like there would be a gap. But it's okay. It's very minor. Folding? Oh, yeah, that's all skin. Oh no, because I was on the wrong color. What is this? I don't remember doing that. Okay. Oh, it's flipped. Please keep it contained. I'm gonna move that line over. What's the best way to do this? Just erase everything and redraw it. But then you won't be able to see it anymore like this, right? Why? How does it keep doing that? I don't know why clicking here is bringing me out of my zoom. What is here? Yeah, like every time I change the size of this, it brings me out. What? That's the thing? It feels like a bug. Broski. Very noisy there, I suppose. I don't know what to do with the flower. Flower. Got the finger. Everything else is kind of checked out. Gonna put the eyes in first. Then we can deal with the other bits and bobs. okay for now. Oh yeah, this is the other brown that we haven't solved yet. Ah, okay, here we go. Push, push, push. What do I do with the colors? Let's put it here. Oh wait, the scar is a single. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Potentially, yes. Move it. Lines are very blurry. Okay. Off. You push. Set. You balance out later. In the meantime, push gray. Hold off on the other scars for now. Let's just check. Oh. Right, I kind of forgot that yeah, we kind of have to. I see. It is just part of the game, I guess. I kind of have to keep it like this, I suppose. We're gonna lose a lot of color, but I think that's the point. The eyes, though, however, maybe we kind of have to put some stuff on top. Ooh, yeah, but it takes out the. Here, sorry, this line here should really be a line thing. Where'd it go? Where's my eye line? It's at the top. Oh, right. This. Looks a bit messy. Keep them separated? What is this? Yeah, what's up with this? Wait, hang on. Oh, right, makes sense, because it's on top. Okay, that's why I saw this line just now. I was kind of confused. That's because this was turned on, I picked this color and I painted it over everything. And this guy doesn't get affected by that. Right, the rim light kind of is like this nonsense around the side. But I think yeah, like you're right that I should probably be a little bit more direct, I think, like, cuz this This doesn't really look right. It does look pretty nice, like as like a graphic kind of thing, but it's also like too small. Doesn't stand out enough. But anyways, I would like to give her a rim light for sure. So like the main rendering, I guess, would be like almost kind of flat. We'll just add some shapes here where there's like sort of this gradient transition to suggest a bit of the reflected light on some forms. But I need to keep the value contrast low, I think. Is this a layer in my image? No, that's not. It's a blush layer. Which means I have to retune this because this is a lot brighter than I would like it to be. Soft line, nope, that's the backup layer, that's the flow wall. What's this glow dodge doing? Empty layer, yeah. Let's bring it here. I'm probably not gonna give her like the sans treatment, even though like technically it should. I will not do that then. Misclick. That's a misclick. That's no effect. Well, I mean, I think it does take a while to warm up sometimes. Like it takes me like an hour and a half sometimes. Maybe just not as motivated as usual. Perhaps, mayhaps. Yeah, I can't really do too much of a crazy thing. It's kind of tricky because there's light from both sides. Do I put a bunch of lights? But like, how do I make this work? Either way, this is too bright, right? So maybe we just drop it. Maybe the idea was fine, just the color was too bright. Pure white makes it pop, which is what makes it look amazing usually. But in this case, I cannot, because that's the whole point. To keep it dim and muted. Right. Oh, okay. I mean, I looked away for a second and looked back. It's kind of okay, I guess. I find out more tomorrow. The most part, this is set up. I'm ready to go. Flower itself needs to be... Is that glow dodge? Yeah, it's a glow dodge. Good old glow dodge. Here though. I'll leave it like that. So that would be the top. Bottom would be over here with the main. I just put it. Let's just merge it here. That would be kind of hard to change color. Let's have a different layer for now. I want to push yellow, I think. Oh, I forgot the finger. Oops. Is it on? Yeah, it is. It's a work in progress, of course. Wow, okay. It's so thin. The brush test is so small that it doesn't let me draw in certain spots because of the way the texture works. Because it's a square, right? It's behaving kind of weird. I'm just wondering if that edge there should catch a bit more light because technically it's not like infinitely thin. I think it should catch some light. Bro, is this brush having the same problem? All these texture brushes are giving me grief. Oh no, I'm being stupid. Of course it doesn't draw. It's on the layer. Right. Never mind what I said. Forget it. This makes more sense. I'm gonna boost the quality a little bit. I can get these smaller edges here by like maybe you have bigger realms, honestly. Does it even do anything? Anyways. Alright, she's a lot more cleaned up now, I guess. It's just flat colors. Looking kind of boring, of course. Gotta fix that. But in any case, I think we are well set up for... I think what's gonna happen is just like marker brushes. Let me see. So my paint over is likely gonna be somewhere here. I think I will be doing it over everything. Oh, do I even have anything here? Hang on. Okay, there's no gradient there at all, but like over here, perhaps, I think it might be more akin to something like this. Where you kind of brush up, and then you will maybe push back down. And then you'll just be repeating this process, possibly restarting this process multiple times until I find a balance that I like, with shapes that I like. Alright, we'll leave that till tomorrow. We got once again, couple of things in progress now. We have this, and then we've got our PNG tuber set up here. Need to move the tail and fix face. Give everybody some clothing. And then we can just quickly render it and then put it together. The setup for the PNG rigging part is so fast. So once we get it drawn, it's done. But yeah, we're a pretty productive day today. Kind of surprising. My stomach stopped hurting too. I'm gonna go sit on the toilet for the next half an hour. So, thank you guys for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of both things. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Goodbye.